Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is your daily tarot energy reading for Wednesday, September 20th, 2017. So, today's energy, it's like immediately go outside. I'm just laughing. This was part of yesterday. I feel like some of us really need to balance using elements, like, literally getting outside and getting barefoot in the dirt. Or just, opening the windows in your home and, letting it air out, having some fresh air around you. Maybe some people need to call off work and take a personal day. Maybe you literally just need to get out. But there's, an energy going around. And also, how awesome is it to see this abundance card? I've been feeling this positive energy and predicting lately and been seeing with the cards, abundance is coming. And abundance isn't always, money, although a lot of times that's what this means. It could just mean an abundance of time, you being gifted more time or more resources, or help towards your soul mission and life purpose, or just whatever your goals are right now. And so there's help coming in, there's assistance coming in, and maybe you aren't in touch with that yet. And so if you're still feeling kind of down and out, or you're not feeling in alignment with this, if you're like, yeah, right, then go outside and get grounded and attuned to nature, and you'll be lifted back up, and you'll be ready to receive this, because good stuff is coming, you guys. Positive changes, right? Talking a lot about change recently on the channel. So blessings today. It seems like, some of us are in this situation where there was this storm, and this could literally be, I could be tapping into what's going on with the hurricanes and stuff like that, or this could just be metaphoric. You could have had this storm in your life and you've had to just make it through, and you feel like you've just been surviving for so long, but the tables are turning now and you're thriving. You're starting to thrive. This fire is growing, there's abundance coming, but you're having to have your boundaries. You're having to say no to a lot in your life, but this is a blessing today. It's like today you're at this place of empowerment to where it's easier to be able to say no and to recognize what needs your attention and what doesn't. And this is something you learned on the journey, and there's something that comes into your life today and into this situation to help you either practice this, so get ready and have your boundaries tested, or maybe just to remind you this is something you've learned. But overall, it's a positive, good job, you've made it through, you've learned how to, where you need to devote this energy to right now. And right now, it's all about opening to receive this abundance that is coming. We're at the end of the moon cycle, and this is a time at the end of the moon cycle and at the beginning of the next moon cycle when these manifestations come in. So it's a really fun time, but usually you're also feeling really tired because it's the balsamic moon, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't been keeping up with the moon, but I just know that it's waning. So basically this means that it's time to rest, and you just might be feeling a little drained. So, don't mistake your feelings of being tired and just needing to rest for feeling like you're sensing that something bad or negative is coming, because seriously, abundance and positive things are coming. I cannot say it enough, you guys. The challenge to today, staying dedicated, because you're at this point in the cycle, and especially today, it's time to start new projects and give birth to new conditions. It's time to plant seeds. It's time to start thinking about this new moon cycle that's coming up and what you want to have come out of it. And even in my personal life, I know that this is where I'm at. I'm literally being commissioned for a couple projects right now and having to come up with ideas. And so, this is exactly what the energy is about today, and we're having to focus on staying dedicated and maybe even getting creative with how it is we're going to stay dedicated to move forward. So not a day to slack off. So maybe that's what the challenge is. Maybe you want to slack off today. Maybe you're just not feeling it. Maybe you're like, I'm going to stay in bed. But not today. Sorry, you guys. I know some days I tell you the rest card comes out and I'm like, you know what? It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break. Not today. Not today, you guys. Today's like a Gary Vee day, you know? Have I told you guys about Gary Vee? I love his channel. Check him out on Instagram, Gary Vee. And yeah, he will push you. He will help you to stay focused. He's got this one post that comes up, and it comes up on Instagram, and it says, like, get off Instagram, like, go execute, and it's funny. When I see it, I'm like, he's right. Time to go execute. So, this is a day to get off the internet and go execute, you guys. I feel like maybe instead of watching this reading, just go live your life. Sorry. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on before my ego has anything else to say. Advice. Wow. So it's like this huge time of rebirth. And, you know, maybe right now you're just gonna need to really watch the things that you say and that you're thinking about, you know? There's a huge time of rebirth. Things around you are transitioning, and today, you know, maybe there's this worry and this fear because it's like talking about the storm, and it's like go outside, stay dedicated. It's just making me sense that, you know, maybe we're having issues with this. And so they're saying just quiet your mind and your body and your spirit, ground yourself with meditation. I swear, you guys, I'm 100% a different person after meditation, and that's who you're talking to right now, by the way. You're talking to the part of me that, the personality, just kidding, the part of me that has meditated and has come to balance and come to peace. And yeah, meditate for life. Everyone should meditate. It would solve all the world problems. Just 5 minutes a day. Get right with yourself. Connect with your truth. Remember, like, what you're doing, like, every day, like, what your goals are, like, what you're working towards, like, motivate yourself. Meditation's all part of that, but it's, like, a way to do it, like, by finding that stillness inside of you, you know? So they're saying that, find the stillness, come to peace today, because, you know, you're manifesting things, abundance, you know, things are coming, and so, you know, remember, a good way to stay balanced is by not judging yourself, you know, release any guilt or shame you have put on yourself, judgment, hanging on to things from the past, just find a way to let it go, and, you know, love yourself, other people, in every situation, no matter what the situation may be. So it's like, you know, love is the answer here. Try to find a way to come to that balance and peace. You know, if there's things that are coming up and bothering you, stuff that's happened in the past or recently or whatever, recent past, because remember, you only have today and right now, you know, just try to find a way to make peace with that. Forgive yourself, forgive people, so you can be present and focused, because there's a lot that's being required of you right now. You got to start this new project, so you got to stay dedicated. And they're saying, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So, take a moment and look at this card and take some deep breaths. Think about what your inner guidance is really guiding you to do. That's what these readings are all about. I can pick up on the vibes for you guys and stuff, but I can't tell you what to do. Like, you have to make your choices here and trust yourself. Sometimes we look to the outside too much for answers when we're really the best answer for ourselves in our life. No one knows you better than yourself. So what is your inner wisdom telling you to do here? Now, overall, today, focus on, you know, your empowerment comes from being able to gracefully flow through life's endings and beginnings, because life is a cycle of endings and beginnings. And endings and beginnings can be some of the hardest times in our life. That's part of the transition, you know? The times in between, that can be a little easier sometimes for us, but endings and beginnings, those really are like the peaks in our life. And so your empowerment comes from how well you can gracefully flow through these times. And art can help you flow through these times in your life, to express yourself, you know, just to take a pen to paper and write down some of your thoughts. That's what this is for me. This is part of my art, you know. Or maybe to like wear like something that makes you feel beautiful and comfortable and confident or whatever, and express yourself that way, you know. If you're feeling bold, wear a dynamic color. It can be simple like that, or you can write some poetry. I mean, I could go on forever. There's so many different ways and mediums to express yourself, and, you know, get involved and get out there and look around and get inspired by other people and how they're using the internet and they're using these resources to express themselves, you know. But basically the message here is, you know, focus on where your power comes from today. And your power comes from this grace you can have from flowing through these times in your life. And you can use these gifts you have, your art, in order to do this. And these two cards flew out of the deck. So, saying once again, this was a message that came through yesterday. Respect yourself, respect your life, respect your path and your journey and what you've been through and what you've accomplished so far. You're out of the woods now. That's the message that's coming through. It keeps coming through. I feel like there's a couple of you guys who need to hear that. You're really out of the woods now. And I feel like that. I know I'm out of the woods. And this is pointing over here to your art. So who's following me that's an artist? Comment below if you're an artist, because lately I've been getting so many messages for you guys. One more card. I look over and this card like flipped over. I think my foot like pushed it off, but hey, I'm gonna take it. They're saying celebrate your life. Yeah, there's a lot of messages coming through. There's a lot you can get caught up on here day to day, but don't forget to celebrate. And you know, we're here to love, we're here to celebrate, we're here to enjoy this experience. So take time to do that today. You know, really enjoy yourself and appreciate what you have here. All right? Peace out.